Them back shots was crazy. But I think that was the last straw. I was like, I felt so evil. You know what I'm saying? I felt exposed. I felt like I would never do that. I don't even record myself having sex at all. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Sides of a Podcast with Miss D, your host. A little bit. I ain't got the most, but I got a little bit. We working on it. But hi everyone. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're watching these visuals. I hope you subscribe to my Patreon. You can afford it. It's a couple dollars. You be alright. It's just a few dollars out of your day. If you want the tea, I'm starting to give up real stories these days. And this episode specifically will be available on Patreon. I mean, I'm going to put half of it or a part of it on YouTube, you know. I don't want to just I'm trying to ease y'all into Patreon. I don't want to just like, you know what I'm saying, be like, all right, we going straight, you know what I'm saying? So I keep saying, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I want to ease you into it. So I'm going to just put the portion that is like, I guess, a secret, and put the secretive part on Patreon. So if you want to hear the secret that is tied to this episode, please visit Patreon. Sides of a Podcast on there. Obviously, Sides of a Podcast everywhere. S as in Sam, I as in Igloo, D as in Dog, E as in Echo, S as in Sam, O as in Oscar, F as in Frank, I as in Igloo, T as in Tom, P as in Paul, O as in Oscar, D as in Dog. Sides of the Pod on everywhere. So yeah, let's get into this episode. All right. I've been told, remember I was telling you about this person, my friend, quote unquote friend, who has been antagonizing me all year. I've mentioned it like in a couple episodes ago, whatever. But this friend, this close friend of mine, has told me that I am the most vindictive person he knows. Just straight out, like I am very petty, all types of shit, all that bullshit. All right, and I kind of want to lean into it a little bit and kind of talk about it, because I talked about it with him a little bit, but I guess, like, you know, I want to talk about it because I know I'm not the only person out there like this, and I kind of want to explain why. You know, I want to give the why. Here's the thing. I feel like I believe in eye for an eye. I believe in revenge. I believe you reap what you sow. I believe all of that. And in the last episode, I said you shouldn't play karma, but sometimes it's hard for me not to play karma because I truly, once again, I've said this also in another episode, I truly give my genuine heart to people. I want to see the best for you. I want us to strive. I want you to strive. I want good things to happen for you. I want good things to come of our friendship, our relationship, whatever. I want the best, and I give the best. And everything I do, I give my 100% effort every time, I believe. I give my efforts and I expect the same for some reason, for some odd reason. I saw another post that said, I believe that I was delusional, and I thought that when I was good to people, they would naturally be good to me, or when I did things for people, they would do for me, or so on and so forth. You believe in I scratch your back, you scratch my back, or you believe in that good karma. And that's not the case sometimes, yo. Like, that's not the fucking case. It's just like, I understand why people decide to take the good out of people. They try to take that kindness for granted. They try to take that kindness for weakness. If I'm being nice to you, I'm giving you food, or I'm giving you, you know, money or whatever, you know, it just could be just materialistic shit. Let's just say it's materialistic for these purposes. You know, I'm giving to you with my pure, kind heart. And then now when I need something, you're unavailable, or you want to play games. or am in a relationship or in a friendship, and I'm giving you my heart. I'm giving you my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you shit that people don't really experience. And I know people don't experience it because they give me great reviews after they already fucked up, if that makes sense. So you done fucked up with me, but you'll tell me later, like, oh my gosh, you were the best friend I ever had. You were so genuine. You were so loyal. Or you were the best girlfriend I ever had. You were this and you were that. I've had it so many times. I know that what I give people is rare. I know it. And it's so hard for me to receive those things, you know, that receive that bad shit, that bad energy, and continue to hold my genuine intent, my pure heart. It's hard. Why is it that I'm giving you my pure and genuine intent and then you fuck me over? I a lot of times I can't even understand it. So, like I said, once again, it's harder to give yourself and then people fuck you over, and then you have to kind of leave that situation and still maintain your pure heart, or you got to maintain your genuinity, or you got to maintain your loyalty as if this bad thing ever happened to you. Like, no, I have trauma now. And people have been fucking me over my whole fucking life. And I have given my genuine and pure heart to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And at least half or most of those people have fucked me over. And in a way, you kind of just be like, bitch, why you think you can get away with this? You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like you can get away with this? Why do you feel like you could just fuck me over and there's no consequences? That'd be my thing. No, bitch, you gonna have some consequence, and I'm gonna show you something. You gonna know that yes, I'm genuine and I'm pure, and I have a fucking genuine intent, and I have a good heart, whatever. I have all those things, and you think you could fuck me over? You take my kindness as weakness? You think you could fuck me over? No, let me show you something. And so then we start getting, you know, we start getting in that mood. We started getting petty. We go demon time, and I'm going to say demon time because that's how I be feeling. And that's why I try to stay away from those kind of situations the best I can, because I really feel like I be losing myself. I feel like I just want to be, I guess, in the soft space, in a safe space, in a secure space in my life. And when people fuck me over, I'm so emotional too. Like, I just get angry. I just feel betrayed. I feel like you have to feel what I feel, or worse. I have to, you know what I mean? I have to get you back. And I've been feeling like that. And until a few years ago, where I felt like, you know, that's when I started feeling like, okay, let's just let karma do her thing. Karma is my friend. You know what I mean? If I don't do stuff back to these people, and I don't get in that demon time, you know what I'm saying? I don't get evil. Maybe I won't have so much bad karma coming back to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people take me out of my mode, out of my saint mode, because they done fucked me over, and now I feel like I gotta fuck them over or get them back. And now I'm getting out of character, or I'm stooping to their level or lower. And I don't want to do that. It's not a good feeling. I'm telling you right now, like, when I have those moments, I don't feel good. It makes me feel like satisfied, like kind of like you just bust a nut type of thing. Like, it just makes you feel satisfied and like released. But then afterwards, it's like a disgust, I guess. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to have sex with that person, or I didn't want to go cheat, or I didn't want to do that and that. But yeah, I be trying to stay away from it. I try to stay away from people that get me in that mode. I try to stay away from situations that get me in that mode. But sometimes it's not quite possible. You get what I mean? But let's get into the details, honey. I done let y'all see enough on YouTube. It's time to go into Patreon mode and get into these stories. So once again, if you are on YouTube, the video is probably gonna cut in like a few seconds because we're going to switch to Patreon. We're going to switch to Patreon mode. And I'm going to start spilling these secrets, honey. I'm going to tag the link, if possible, under this video where you can subscribe to Patreon. I will be changing the prices, or if I haven't already changed the price, it's just going to be a few dollars. I'm changing it from $5 to a little bit lower. And yeah, let's go to, I guess, Patreon. So hello everyone, Miss D here with Sides of It podcast. I am here in the middle of this episode to let you know that a part of this episode is available exclusively on Patreon. I have spoken to you guys about it before. The link to the Patreon will be available in the description of this video. Hopefully you guys subscribe. Part of this video will be on Patreon is for sensitive material. You know, some secret revealing going on, some storytelling that's a little personal to me. So I want to just offer that to my true fans, or the viewers, or supporters, whatever you want to call it. So once again, a part of this video is available exclusively on Patreon. And so it's been cut and edited to support that. And we are going to resume the ending of this video right after this announcement. So back to the ending of the video. Them back shots was crazy, but I think that was the last straw. I was like, I felt so evil. You know what I'm saying? I felt exposed. I felt like I would never do that. I don't even record myself having sex at all. I felt very exposed, very evil, very not myself. And I decided that I don't want to keep doing that. And I think that's when I kind of had the come to Jesus moment, I guess you could call it, where I was just like, I really don't want to keep continuing to do shit like this when people do me wrong. So I had to figure out another way. So sometimes I let it go. Sometimes I don't. When a guy broke into my house, I told that story last episode. When a guy broke into my house, I just got the courts involved. This last time when motherfuckers was trying to be petty and keep the equipment that they know I paid for, I took it to court again. So it's not so much that I'm like being malicious now, you know what I mean? It's kind of like we're just gonna go the legal route. I don't want to be devilish or evil, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that feeling. I don't want that title. I don't want none of that. So I just feel like we're going to go to court. I feel like that's what I've been doing. I think after that, I don't have like a whole lot of stories. I'm sure I've done shit to people, not as great, you know what I'm saying, or grand as certain stories I just mentioned, but, I'm sure I've done shit in the interim because I'm still healing. I am trying to get over this part. I'm still struggling to get over this part. I'm fighting these demons with a spatula. I said this to my ex at one point. I'm fighting these demons with a spatula, baby. I'm trying. I don't want to be that girl no more. I don't want to get the get back. I feel like karma got my back. She got me. I promise. She promised me she got me. So it's like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to stoop low. I don't have to go, when they go low, we go lower. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to go high now. And I'm trying, and I'm still struggling with it. It's not something I want. I really believe in an eye for an eye. I really believe if people fuck around, they need to find out. And I still stick beside it, to be honest. I still feel like people should fuck around and then find out. I do. I just don't feel like they should be finding out from me specifically. I feel like I said before, I think karma got my back. She showed me, quite a few things. So, I mean, yeah. I'm going through something right now that I will disclose later. I like to talk about things after I get over it. I really don't like to talk about things while I'm going through it because I feel like I'm vulnerable. I feel like I'm impressionable. and it's like I know what I need to do, and I don't need other people's like outside, you know, information, energy, or advice that I don't need, you know, because I'm a genius is what I think. I mean, a lot of people will attest to that. But I think I'm probably the smartest in the room for the most times, you know what I'm saying, for most times. And so I don't feel like I need the extra help for real. And if I ever do need help, I never have a problem with reaching out to who I feel comfortable reaching out to for that help. So I'm not one of those people who suffer in silence for them. I mean, I do suffer in silence sometimes, but if I really need the help, I'm going to ask. Like, it's no thing. So yeah, all that being said, those were my little dirty secrets for today. Once again, those dirty secrets are available on Patreon. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. I hope it was worth it. Please comment. I need to know what you guys think. Y'all think I'm a bitch? y'all think I went too low, or did y'all go lower? Baby, listen, on Patreon, y'all can message me. I want to hear your fucking dirty secrets. Okay, I'm not going to say nothing. Unless you ask me to. I really don't do other people's stories. Well, because you know some podcasts may read people's messages out loud. I don't really get into that, especially not in this stage right now. I'm on like a journey. I got a story to tell. I told you before, I wrote a book on my life at one point. I plan on getting that together. It's still in my email. So I've had my email for like 15 years. It's still in my email, but I don't know if I want to publish it. I don't know if I want to rewrite and publish, but I just know I've had a crazy life. And right now, my purpose with this podcast is to tell my story, hoping that it'll help someone else. To share my wisdom, share my advice, my life experiences, and hope that it'll help someone else, or you know, something like that. Just give my testimony, and then maybe later I will start to read messages. But I'm saying all that to say you are safe to send me messages and tell me what dirty little secrets you did. What did you do? What's your secret? What was your leak back that was just like real conniving, like really low, like really like they went low and you went real low? Like, what's your secrets? I feel like probably people probably went lower than me. I mean, I think I went a little low, but I think it's lower out there. One time, this is nobody's story, by the way. Once again, you're still safe to send me your secrets in a DM. Will not be shared unless you ask me to. But I think one time somewhere I heard that a woman wanted to get her ex back, so she purposely caught an STD to give it to him, had sex and gave it to him. I don't mean to like stay silent for too long, but that's crazy. I mean, to risk your own health and, you know, just to get your lick back and give somebody an STD is crazy. But all right, I kept you guys for long enough today. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Once again, we'll be liking Patreon. Please join. I'm trying to grow my fan base. I'm trying to get this backdrop together. All that. As you guys can see, I got my equipment back. I will be talking about the court case on a later date. Wait for my lawyers to reach back out to me. So yeah. Thank you guys for tuning to Sides of a Podcast. I can be found on Instagram, Twitter, or X. I'm sorry, I keep calling it Twitter. It's X. Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok at Sides of a Pod. Can be found on Patreon. Patreon link will be in the description of this video. Hopefully I do not forget and I don't mess up. But Patreon link will be available soon. And I hope you guys have a great day. And as I said in the last video, do not try to play karma on your own if you can fucking help it. We're trying to get away from the eye for an eye because it only brings us down. Okay, it only brings us down. So let karma do her job. Okay, have a great one.